possible sighting, Lieutenant.
Bearing?
Coming up now.
This is Moon Base Control. Yellow alert. Repeat. Yellow alert.
Red alert. Confirming UFO. 429117 blue.
Red alert. Interceptors, immediate launch.
We have the termination, sir.
What is it?
Western Europe.
Anything more specific?
The flight path indicates grid reference UX 104, southern England.
Southern England. Thank you.
Interceptors closing in.
I'll give the command.
Sir?
Tell Moonbase I'll give the command.
Yes, sir. Shadow control to Moonbase. Orders from Commander Straker. Suspend interceptor
UFO
attack
closing. Range 11 million miles. $9 million miles.
Interceptors coming into range. Sir, do we intercept?
Range closing. 7 million miles.
Sir, do we intercept?
No. Negative.
Negative?
That's what I said.
5 million miles.
Shadow control to Moonbase. Interception negative. Repeat, interception negative. Interceptors to return to Moonbase.
This is Moonbase Control to interceptors. Return to base.
UFO passing outer defenses. UFO maintaining course. Confirm speed 4.7.4.
UFO signal now negative, sir. Presumably landed.
Map reference?
Reference 119120, approximately.
119120. And that's somewhere there. I want the whole area cordoned off. Alert mobiles 1, 2, and 3.
Yes, sir. This is Shadow Control.
Colonel Foster,
Alert mobiles 1,
I think
2,
you better get out there with them.
I repeat.
Yes, sir.
Alert mobiles 1, 2, and 3. Transporter 2, proceed to area 119, 128. Transporter 3, proceed to area 119, 128.
It's not much further now.
You did a good job, Liz.
Cass, I can't.
Go and get it. Roger.
This is Commander Straker to all mobile operatives. You are to locate UFO designated 9041F. Termination area approximately 119120. Colonel Foster.
Sir.
I want you to cover blue area X7.
Okay.
Hello, Alec.
So you let one through.
That's right.
Why don't we do the job properly?
What do you mean?
Ask the aliens round for drinks.
Let's go into the office. We're fighting a series of losing battles here, Alec. Why? Because we don't really know who or what we're fighting. I've waited months for a chance like this, Alec. A UFO right on our own doorstep. That's why I let this one through. And those mobiles are on the way to bring it in, intact, before any deterioration sets in.
Meanwhile, there's a potential killer or killers at large.
Yes, I know. It's a risk. But the area has a low population density. It's mostly virgin forest. The danger factor must be very slight.
Mobile 1 to Shadow Control. 1 to Control.
Go ahead, Mobile 1.
Have covered search area blue X7P Q and R. UFO negative.
Roger, Mobile 1. Proceed to link with Mobile 3 at location 118109. Shadow Mobiles 2 and 3 are due to report any moment now, sir. Areas X8 and 9 are practically covered.
And what about Mobile 1?
His progress is slower. He has the densest area.
Every inch of that forest has to be searched. Somewhere in there's a UFO. And we're going to find it. Intact.
Quiet. Oh, boy. Come on. What the? Come back. Back. Quiet. Quiet, you fool. Will you? Sultan! Sultan. Stay. That's a good boy. Come on. Come on. Oh. Come on. Come on. What's the matter with you, eh? That's a good boy.
Mobile 1 to Shadow Control.
1 to control.
Go ahead, 1.
Have located UFO. Position blue area 119, 113.
This is Straker. Advise on condition.
It's a total wreck.
Is there any sign of life, Colonel?
Investigating now, sir. Nervous?
How long have you been?
Come on, pull yourself together. Let's go over it once again. Take it from 11 o'clock. From 11 o'clock.
At 11 o'clock, we finish supper. Then I do the washing up.
There's something else.
What do you mean?
What do you do before doing the washing up?
I call up Midge Clayton. I tell her that I'm ringing her from the cottage. And I ask her over for lunch tomorrow. Then
Why? Why do you invite her over for lunch?
I'm nervous about being here on my own. Then I tell her two things. Firstly, that Jack can't be with me because he has to go north on a business trip. Secondly, that I'm going to go to bed and take a sleeping pill.
Dispatch the analysis teams to the area.
Yes, sir. Shadow control to ADP unit. Proceed to blue area 119, 113.
Just one thing puzzles me.
You should be so lucky.
How come that UFO is a total wreck? It hasn't been in the atmosphere long enough to deteriorate.
Maybe it was the difficulty of the landing area. Could be 1,000 reasons.
Mobile 1 has reported a body inside the wreck of the UFO.
An alien?
They can't tell. It's severely charred. They'll get a call back as soon as they have more information.
Then at 11:30, I check the front door to see that it isn't locked from the inside, so that Jack can get in. And then I go to bed.
You don't go to bed. There's something else.
Oh, yes, I changed the bulb by the front door for a dud one.
Right. Go on.
Then I go to bed and I put out the light. No, I read for 5 minutes. But I find I can't concentrate. So I turn out the light and wait for Jack.
And when he comes?
I hear the gate creak. I get up and I come in here. So I take the gun.
You take the gun, then what? Then what?
I stand at the bedroom door with the gun pointing towards the front door.
Go on.
Then, when Jack opens the front door...
You take aim and you fire, right?
I can't, Cass, I can't.
Perfectly simple. You're all alone here, someone breaks in, you take aim and you fire. And aren't you forgetting one thing?
What was that?
I'll be here, right beside you.
Oh, Cass, stay here. Stay here.
Mobile 1 to Shadow Control. 1 to Control.
Go ahead, 1.
The body inside the UFO is definitely not an alien.
Mobile 1, this is Straker. Explain yourself.
The body was charred beyond identification, but there are no signs of the hermetic seals around the neck. We're searching the area on foot. The alien must be somewhere in the forest. It's time. Go on. Answer it.
Hello?
Hello, darling. I'm just ringing through to say I'm on my way.
Fine.
Oh, fine.
Well, it worked.
What do you mean?
Your little idea.
No calls, no interruptions, quiet weekend together. The others think I've gone north to that exports conference. Even Miss Cadwell won't know where I am. Hello? You there?
Yes.
Yes, I'm here.
Go on. I've got a little present for you.
You have?
Oh, did you want to know what it is?
Yes. Yes, of course I do, Jack. What is it?
Burlington Arcade.
Oh, yes. Yes, I remember. The pendant. The blue pendant.
Well, you don't sound very pleased.
I mean, I can easily take it back and get something else if you'd rather.
No. No, I'm sorry, Jack. I'm sorry. That was very thoughtful of you.
You all right?
Yes, I'm all right. I've just got a slight headache, that's all.
Why don't you go to bed, then?
No, I'll be fine.
No, you go off to bed.
I'll be at the cottage about 12. I'll try not to disturb you.
All right.
Bye, then.
Goodbye, Jack. You heard?
Yes?
You heard how he was talking. I don't think I can do it, Cass. I can't go through with it.
Do you know how long we've known each other?
10 months? A year?
It's exactly 1 year and 1 month ago that I first came into your house. I noticed the way he spoke to you then. I've heard him 1,000,000 times since.
Well?
Every time he talks to you, it's in that way.
Cass...
Words. What's he ever given you but words? You've said so yourself over and over again. He's clothed you, fed you, bought you.
Blue area to shadow control. Blue area to shadow control. We found a couple of things, sir. First, a piece of torn fabric that looks like it came from an alien spacesuit. There's also signs of a struggle.
Yes, what else?
We've also found an Alsatian dog near the landing site with collar number 995987.
Listen, Colonel, we have details here of a missing person in the blue area. A game warden by the name of Mitchell.
That dog collar information checks.
Now, it's my guess that it's Mitchell's body you found in the debris. Try using the dog to locate the alien. The chances are it can pick up the scent.
Yes, sir.
Come on. Come on, boy.
Okay, follow me.
What's that?
The lights!
Cass!
The lights!
He's coming out early. It isn't time. What are we going to do? He said...
Don't worry. We're ready for him.
Cass, we can't. The light. I can't do
Look, I'm here, right beside you.
He stopped. He's coming round to the front, Cass. He's at the door. For God's sake, Oh, my God.
Now!
What's the matter, Cass? What are you doing?
I'm trying to think.
What are we going to do? How are we going to explain it? Who is he? You're not leaving. You're not going to leave me here.
Look, you know I must.
No,
Our only chance is to go through with the plan as we arranged it.
Cass, I can
But
wait.
we must!
You don't seem to
But I don't know any more than you do. As far as you're concerned, he was an intruder and you shot him. Do you understand? Do you understand?
No.
Look, I must go. Give me 3 minutes. 3 minutes, that's all. Then phone the police.
Cass! Cass! Wait with me, Hills. Wait, just until I've called the police.
3 minutes!
Please, Cass, please! Cass! Cass!
Would you get your coat, Mrs. Newton?
What are you doing here? Who are you? Are you the police? How do you know my name?
Please.
Ah, Mrs. Newton. Mr. Fowler, we've been expecting you. This way, please. Would you care to sit down? Freeman, Alec.
Voice print identification positive. 9-7, Freeman, Alec E.
Now, if you just follow me, please.
Look, what is going on here?
Now, please, Mr. Fowler. I realize you've both had a very harrowing experience.
Right.
And are entitled to an explanation for this intrusion into your privacy.
Right again.
Mr. Straker will explain our reasons for bringing you here. In the meantime, if you'd just like to make yourselves comfortable, I'm sure you'll find everything you need.
What are you doing?
Just be very careful what you say.
Where are we?
We're under some kind of film studio.
I don't understand.
Neither do I. We must get our story straight.
Liz? Liz? Who are you? More to the point, who are you?
The rest of the story is exactly the same.
Who are these people?
I don't know. The one that brought us up here said something about someone called Straker.
Isn't he a film producer or something?
I must apologize for having had you brought here like this, Mr. Fowler, Mrs. Newton.
Now listen here.
And I've had you brought here for a discussion. Now, if you'll both please sit down.
Was your wife expecting you?
Naturally.
Are you certain?
Well, of course. I phoned her on the way down here. Why do you ask?
Do you recognize these?
Well, photographs of this room.
Did you take them?
No.
Know who did?
I've never seen them before.
Do you keep a gun here, Mr. Newton?
Yes.
Who knew about it?
Wife?
Anyone else?
Well, I'm not sure. Don't think so. Look, what is this all about?
I'm sorry, you'll just have to bear with me. I suggest that you return to London. I'll arrange for your wife to join you there as soon as possible.
Unidentified flying objects. Aliens from another planet. A World Defense Organization. It's incredible.
Then the lives of everyone can be in terrible danger all the time.
Very great danger. That's the reason for all the security. The general public must never know.
One thing I don't understand is, if your organization is so secret, why did you bring us here?
To help you forget the whole thing.
Forget?
Yes, you see, SHADO have developed an amnesia drug. Well, for obvious reasons. We administer it to people like yourselves who have come into contact with aliens, or indeed with our organization.
An amnesia drug.
Yes, Yes, it's perfectly harmless. All it will do is erase all memory of the past 12 hours. It's tasteless. Would you, care for some more coffee? What's wrong?
Paul has just come up with a very interesting theory.
Oh?
Tell him.
Mrs. Newton and Fowler said they heard an intruder and shot him as he forced open the door.
Plausible.
Yes. If they weren't expecting the husband.
The husband?
He came back to the cottage 40 minutes ago.
Is our security angle covered?
Yes, that's all taken care of. But don't you see what it means? They planned a cold-blooded murder. They had it all worked out. But unfortunately for them, an alien came through that door instead of her husband.
It all fits. Morally, they're guilty.
Oh. Well, the amnesia drug was administered a few minutes ago. They won't be able to remember a thing.
Well, we can't just let them go free.
I suppose you think I should hand them over to the public prosecutor. He'd sure have a great case. Now, what would he go for? The attempted murder of the husband or the killing of an alien? We can't produce that body. There's no concrete evidence against them. And the two accused would both have genuine, total amnesia.
So there's nothing we can do about it.
We're not in the moralizing business, Colonel.
Well, what about the husband? They wanted to kill him once. They're bound to try again.
Hmm. Well, in the line of duty, we stumbled onto a triangle. Shadow's involvement made it a square. All we're doing is erasing the past 12 hours. So it's back to the triangle. Colonel Foster, you get back to that UFO. Get all the information you can.
Right.
Alec, you better get the medical team to work on that alien.
On my way.
How are Mrs. Newton and Mr. Fowler?
Still sleeping, sir.
Well, get them out of here.
But, sir, I really don't think...
Just get them out of here.